Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Spells and Stripe podcast, the only podcast that knows the true name of God.
It's Steve.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, kinda. This bit of a simple episode, bit of a simple day, bit of a simple vibe today, I would say. Would you say that, Stripe? Is that a thing you'd say?
It was definitely it's been a week, all right.
It's 7 entire days at least. Do you want to tell the audience what the plan is for today?
Well, the plan is to talk about the question of the week.
There is no question of the week because we're going to be doing a bunch of whole other questions.
Wow.
Fuck you, dude.
Wow.
I don't have to come up with a question of the week every week.
I have to come up with it every 2 days. Frick you.
That is of your own volition.
No, it's to keep this dying, decaying server from being completely dead.
It gets
It's
like
not working.
Your server's fine. But yeah, we're doing Would You Rather. It's not press the button. It's different. It's different. It's a different site.
Yeah, wahoo.
So this episode, it might not be our longest ever, but it will be one of the episodes ever, and you know.
Are you gonna share your screen, or do I do you just tell me?
Yes, I am sharing my screen with both Stripe the Squid as well as the audience now.
Okay. First question. Would you rather drink orange juice the rest of your life or drink apple juice the rest of your life?
Honestly, orange juice I drink like regularly. I love orange juice.
I like both, but like orange juice has a specific taste to it that I don't know if it could be the only thing I would ever drink. Apple juice is a bit more closer to water, where I feel like it's fine to have it for the rest of your life. I would lean apple juice. If you're team orange juice, I'm not gonna like kill you for it.
I definitely prefer orange juice, but I also like apple juice. Either way, I'm also trying to think of what's cheaper.
I think apple juice is cheaper because it's like a kid thing. Yeah, so I guess apple juice.
Wow, 48.52.
Yeah, about what I expected.
Yeah, that's fair.
I bet it's pretty close.
Would you rather have a long, fulfilling career with modest success, or a short but highly successful career?
Short but highly successful.
Again, I differ. I want to... Because it's...
In this economy?
That's... Well, how highly successful is highly successful?
How big is moderately successful, you know?
I assume modest implies that, you know, you're doing, you know, you can buy a a little house in the suburbs. But highly successful is there's a brief period where you could buy like a mansion, but maybe I don't know.
I feel like you were like the success keeps happening, but like you're one hit wonder kind of thing.
I guess Mariah Carey is very rich.
Yeah, so don't you want Mariah Carey? All you want for Christmas is you money.
Yeah, I'll be.
Dude, think about the guy who made Monster Mash. He's dead now, but like, imagine being him.
I'm sure his family or whatever is getting that
Rap
sweet
battle,
monster cash.
Death battle. Who wins between Mariah Carey and the Monster Mash guy?
Dude. Well, Mariah Carey, she's a universal level if you didn't know, so.
Yeah, well, Monster Mash guy, he's out of her. Anyways, only have spoons, only have forks. I feel like forks are probably more useful.
Yeah,
forks are probably more useful.
Yeah, forks you can stab. Yeah. Really?
Really?
59% spoons.
I was expecting to be close, but I was expecting forks to win.
I was expecting forks to stomp. I mean, there's not many spoon-only foods.
Yeah, there's like
even,
ice
like-
cream, soup.
Even ice cream, you can still kind of get by with a fork if you know you really have to.
Yeah.
But, so it's basically just soup.
There's just 59% of people who go on this website just freaking love soup.
I mean, I love soup, but like what are you gonna do against the nice hearty steak and all you have is spoon?
Yeah. Sooner or later, you're gonna want to kill yourself. Anyways, next question.
That is the best pun you've ever said. I just
Thank
want
you.
to call
I
that
stole
out.
it from the worst episode, Death Battle.
Of course you did. Why do I? What do you mean,
Always summer, always winter.
Well, in summer the days are longer and the nights are shorter.
Summer, every single moment is worth its weight in gold. Summer,
Yeah, I knew you'd get the
love story,
reference.
and it's waiting to be told. Ice cream cones and cherry soda dripping down your chin. Summer, man, where will we begin? Yes, that's my answer.
Summer?
Yeah. Winter is freaking cold and snowy, and I have to spend 5 minutes just to scrape out ice out of my car. For some reason, I just get in my car and I leave work. Frame 1.
See, this is
you.
interesting because of
Florida.
yeah, where winter is like the one time where the weather is nice and not, you know, unbearable.
Okay,
also-
but you're still in Florida, so you still lose.
That's fair. I'll go summer. 47, 53.
Yeah, about what I expected. I know there's a lot of
These have
winter
been
fans out there.
close. These have all been pretty close.
I have noticed that. Yeah, I don't think there's ever been like a 60% one.
Yeah.
It's all 50-40.
Live without your
Leave without your
smartphone.
smartphone or without your car.
I hate to be the Gen Zer in chat. Uber exists. You know?
No, you're right.
I mean, without my smartphone, like, as much as I want to be like, yeah, I would totally go without my smartphone, just live in the woods and eat bears. It's like, well, like, what if I want to call my mom? You know, smartphones are pretty useful.
Wow, your mom's more important than me?
Oh, well, yeah. It's all about family. You ever see Fast and Furious? It's all about family.
I'm basically your family, right?
You basically
like,
are.
we're gonna-
I
You're
talk
going
to you
to
more than I
bring
talk
me-
to, I think, all of my family members by this
Yeah,
point.
you go to your family and you just bring me. You're like, oh, this is your boyfriend? Nah, he's just some random gremlin I found on the street. He's just kind of a part of the family now.
Yeah, just a little gesture in my phone. Yeah. Wait, no, I meant I'm in a click without my car. Fuck.
I'm a little shocked that without your car, try clicking on without your car.
Oh,
Can you,
oh shit.
oh, we tied it.
How the
Holy
fuck?
frick.
Oh, it was already still because it's 1241A and 1667. Well, that is not 50-50 at all. What the fuck?
That is not 50-50, but like,
Yeah,
Sure.
anyway, I accidentally clicked on the next one, which is travel by yourself or travel with family. I do want to travel by myself, like one time. I like driving with people. I prefer driving with people than I do driving alone.
I would prefer to be like just one person and not my entire family. So I guess
Yeah.
travel with family wins by default then, because it's still not yourself. So sure.
Because really, what I
Yeah,
want to
that-
do
that is
would
not
be
good.
travel with friends, and like
Yeah.
there's some family I consider friends, but like
Like
Like-
me apparently.
yeah, you and me road trip solving mysteries with a talking
DuckTales,
dog.
woo.
Oh.
What If we were Scooby Doo, what would our roles be? Like, who's Shaggy, who's Fred, who's Daphne, who's Velma? It'll be two of them because there's only two of us.
You're Scrappy.
Okay, Flim Flam.
No, I'm Vincent Van Cool.
You're Flim Flam. You're so Flim
Fuck.
Flam coded. You
You're
could
right.
have been saved this fate. You did this yourself. I said, oh, who's Fred? Who's Daphne? Who's Shaggy? Who's Velma? You're like, nah, Scrappy too.
I mean,
This
I'm
is
not
all your
wrong.
fault. No, you are wrong. You're stinky and dumb and stupid, and I'm picking only able to sing.
What does this mean?
It's,
Between being able to sing and being able to dance, I guess.
I assume, like, can we sing and or dance well? Like, or just like, yeah, the second you start dancing, you just explode on the spot.
I assume they mean be good at singing. I do like to sing.
I'm
So I also
in a
lean towards sing.
store, and I'm singing.
You know what? I'm gonna have you select only be able to dance just so that this just to free myself from you from your singing.
Anyway, there was more to the
Whoa,
point.
65, there we go.
It's
There's a-
just another anyway. From here to the stars. Feel about
Would you rather marry your parents or marry your siblings?
I would rather kill myself.
That's fair. Now, my sister, I only have one sibling. She's 8. So I'm leaning towards marrying my parents.
Are you sure killing yourself is not an option?
It feels
This
more
is the
like an
wor-
option than it
Who
did.
asked this? What was wrong with you? I just want to talk. It is a Family Guy scene of I just want to talk where Peter's gonna shoot the guy.
I just want to talk. I just want to
I
talk.
just want to talk. I just want to talk. I just want. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him.
I mean, where's your stance on this? Because your sister is closer to you in age.
She is closer to me. But like it's no matter what you pick, you're still an awful person.
I mean, I feel like I'm not awful if I'm being forced to marry one of my parents. It's just happenstance. I feel like if I, it's the will of the gods.
What in the
can you
loud
do?
house is this?
Yeah. Anyway, we're 78%. That's interesting. You know what? It's probably only children.
Probably.
Only child who are like, marry your siblings. I don't have any siblings. Whoop, whoop.
Plot twist, motherfucker! You're now marrying your dog.
I mean, I've tried. It's not legal
I
here.
believe that. I believe that. Has someone die when you touch them? Has someone die when you make eye contact with them?
I feel like it's
I mean-
easier to avoid. Touching
It's easier to avoid eye
someone.
contact than being touched.
Yeah, but I feel like you're more likely to accidentally make eye contact with someone than you are to accidentally touch someone.
Yeah, I was agreeing with you. I was saying I'd rather touch someone and kill them
Yeah. Okay, sorry.
than. Yeah, I'm not. I don't want to be Medusa. You know. Being rogue, that's pretty cool. Being Medusa, pretty cringe.
That being said, I do feel like you would enjoy having the snake hair.
Okay, if it was the full Medusa treatment, I would take the kill people with eye contact.
Yeah. But-
Please, someone draw me with snake hair.
Yeah, we'll just go full Midas on
Really?
them.
Really?
I guess more people, because there's also the countermeasure of just wear gloves, you know. But yeah.
Okay,
Still.
no, but we picked a thing that. Oh, frick! I thought they were swapped. I thought they were swapped. Never mind. Sorry, I'm stupid.
Never be able to feel anything emotionally again, or never be able to feel anything physically again.
I guess never feel anything physically.
Yeah.
Without emotions, are you even human?
the idea of not being able to feel emotions is like disturbing.
Yeah.
I mean, so
I'd
is the
rather never feel
physical
anything
one
physically.
too, but also I'm someone who's constantly in pain, so the physical one appeals to me.
Yeah, I would rather never be able to feel anything physical again.
Yeah, I agree.
It has its downsides, but like, yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. That's about what I expected.
Yeah, because if you can't ever feel anything emotionally again, you know,
What's
how
the
am I
point?
gonna he and ha whilst watching anime? You know?
How else am I gonna get joy out of watching Goofy movie for the 5,000th time a week?
Exactly.
Do it for Goofy movie. Have the ability to communicate with animals. Only other Gotham.
People communicate with ghosts, but they only complain about the afterlife. See, that's terrifying. That last one is terrifying.
Okay, because to me that it's like, do they complain the Abe Lincoln's a ghost spilled tea on the National Ghost company again, or are they complaining about like minor things? Or like, oh yeah, we're being tortured endlessly. It's endless suffering. When you die, you never come back. There's no heaven, there's no heck. There's just the pit of despair that all ghosts are thrived into. Or it's just like, yeah, freaking George Washington. He and he's very annoying. He's very loud. I wish we could re-kill him.
Yeah, if I'm talking with a ghost, I mean, one, the existence of ghosts would be terrifying, and yeah,
I don't wanna find out how bad
I'd
the
rather
afterlife-
learn about the animals.
Yeah, that at least sounds funny, you know.
Yeah.
Well, complain about the afterlife, it could mean something innocent, but it could just mean, yeah, we all get tortured down here for the rest of our life. There's no heaven, there's no heck. You're just. I'm a little shocked about that one.
This one was
I know there's a lot of people
50-50 until we
caring
came
about the
in. That's crazy.
Oh, I just realized there's only like 10 votes. Only
Yeah.
20 votes.
11 to
Okay,
10.
that makes more sense if there's so little. Be able to shrink whenever you want, be able to grow whenever you want. I think shrinking has more practicality.
Shrinking sounds funnier.
Like you know, get out of spaces easier. Can hide easier. We're good at growing, where it's like, when do you really need to grow?
Yeah, because my first thought was like, man, I wouldn't have to deal with like doors anymore. I could just slink under them and like.
Just go full Flat Stanley, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, who doesn't want to be Flat Stanley? I dropped it.
No one knows what the frick Flat Stanley is besides us.
I think it's. They're probably not making any books anymore. That's one of those things I wouldn't be surprised if like we saw like a live action movie that was kind of shit in the next like few years.
Yeah. After just watching Hair on the Paper Crayon, I hope we never get a Flat Stanley movie.
Flat Stanley, but he's played by that guy. What's his
Zachary
name?
Levi.
Shazam
Zachary
guy.
Levi. Zachary Levi! Zachary Levi! Zachary Levi! God! I said it 4 times ago! Who's Zachary Levi? I'm Robin, I'm dumb, smelly,
Because
I
you
smell
said it all
bad.
quiet and stuff.
Zachary Levi! Ah! Yeah, so shrink,
Yeah, I
yeah.
can't wait to have to edit down your volume there.
So let's talk about Lapidot.
No, we're not talking about Lapidot. No, I'll get the
We gotta do a
spray
Steven
bottle.
Universe ship tier list eventually. There's gotta be one that doesn't suck balls out there somewhere.
Yeah. Would you rather have the power to control and manipulate dreams, but be unable to wake up?
Or have the power to control and manipulate reality, or trapped in a never-ending cycle.
What the
What's a never-ending cycle in this case?
I assume... I'm gonna assume it's like a Groundhog Day type situation where it's like you can.
Oh, it's like a time loop.
Yeah, where it's like you die and then you wake back up at like the start of somewhere. But if you have the power to control him, this question sucks. And is a little
Would it be
freaky.
Freddy Krueger or Bill Murray?
I mean, have the power to control and manipulate dreams. That's creepy.
I
don't
assume it's
like
only
it.
your dream, right?
I assume. I assume this one just
Then-
affects me while this one affects all of reality. So I guess I would rather just take the blow myself and not have to,
Yeah.
you know, stick people
if
into
you're,
a
if you're stuck
fucking...
forever, I guess just have it only be you then.
And at least in my dreams, I can make it all peaceful and invent people who'll be friends with me.
Yeah.
It's creepy. Would you rather would you rather lose the ability to read or lose the ability to write? If you lose the ability to read, don't you kind of lose the ability to write? Because
Yeah.
because you have to reread your own shit to write anything. You know, that's just a part of writing, is rereading your own shit. But if you can't read, that sucks. I love writing, but whatever, it's better.
I mean, hypothetically, you can cheat here, and say that like typing doesn't count as writing.
Fuck.
Just physically writing.
So I thought you were about to bring up you could cheat by just audio.
That too.
Yeah, you have the things that read to you, but that actually makes a lot more sense. I think losing the... Oh, man, I've changed my mind. Oh, well. Would rather have to bike
What I said was pro, the answer we picked.
Yeah, but then I disagreed.
Oh, that's because you're wrong.
Oh.
Have to bike everywhere, have to rely solely on public transportation. Are we allowed to cheat and say Ubers count as public transportation?
I'd say so, yeah.
Then yeah, bad.
Yeah, I live in a city where I get buses for free, so that's fine. Would you rather...
Seeing clear darkness, ability to see through solid objects.
I would rather have the ability to see in complete darkness because I am terrified of the dark.
That is fair. I think both have their strengths, but let's be honest, I don't think a lot of people are picking the red choice for the best reasons.
Yeah, that sounds like, I'm using my X-ray vision to see boobies. But don't people also count as solid objects? Would you just where does it, do you have, I guess you'd have to
What causes a
control it.
non-solid object, actually, yeah.
Because would you just look down and it's like, oh shit, it's space.
So yeah, I guess darkness is hello darkness, my old friend.
Yeah. See, again, another 10, 11, 10. That's crazy.
I'll be honest, the questions in here are not as fun as the press a button.
It is a lot more clinical. You
Yeah,
know, I feel like this is...
There's no dumb, silly ones.
Would you rather live in Twilight or would you rather live in Harry Potter? But you're a Hufflepuff.
I was already Hufflepuff when I was still a Harry Potter fan, so
Of course you're a Hufflepuff.
Oh, what were you? What were you? You do have that Harry Potter phase.
I was
what
a
were you?
Gryffindor because I'm based.
I'm just saying, there's not a single evil Hufflepuff. There's an evil Gryffindor, there's an evil Slytherin, there's an evil Ravenclaw. We are clean.
Well, clearly you're the evil Hufflepuff.
I am the least evil person in this entire friend group. Of only 2 people.
I'm not evil. I've never
You
even...
are very...
Actually, I committed a crime earlier this week.
What crime did you commit? Tell the audience.
Let's... Listen, Anyways, would you rather have the ability to control fire or control water?
How often are you in the vicinity of fire? You know.
See, I was thinking like, oh, can I just shoot fire out of my fingertips, or do I have to like be around fire?
Control makes it sound like you need to be near it.
Yeah, I mean, you could just bring a lighter with you everywhere, but
Yeah,
water's
you can, but,
cooler. Blood bending?
Yeah, but for a lighter, you would need, like, 'cause you can only control what it makes. So you don't get a lot of fire from a lighter.
That's
For
true.
water, you always have, like, toilets and drinking fountains and rain. You can just stop rain.
Blood
It's
bending.
pretty cool. Yeah, control water.
Another 1011? What the fuck? What is this?
Be able to control the weather but only with a 5-mile radius, or be able to control the global weather but only for 10 minutes at a time. I guess 5 miles.
I can just... I can finally... the shit I could do to Detroit.
Do you live in... you want to control global weather?
Weather, but only within a 5-mile radius seems chill. I don't know. I feel
Sure.
like... Okay, but here... For, like, a global weather, could I, like, fix the ozone layer?
Also, I'm just saying, the question never said you have to, like, recharge. So, like, hypothetically, you could just stop for, like, 1 second, then immediately go back to your 10 minutes.
Yeah. I feel like I could fix the ozone layer. I don't know if that counts under weather, but I believe in myself.
I believe in... Rayquaza would love us, so yeah. Let's fix that with Leo.
I believe in Steve. Saying Steve.
That makes sense. That does
Yeah.
not shock me.
Be very sensitive to everything people say, or never be able to hear the opinions of others. Okay, this is a weird
I'm
one.
always sensitive to everything people say.
I'm not very sensitive. I can be sensitive. It depends on the person. Yeah, you're... But never being able to hear the opinions of others, I feel like that's a great way to become an asshole. And
Yeah.
or stupid. And I guess I'd rather be a...
Same thing.
Yeah. I'd rather be sensitive, I guess. Because then I can just get over it. But with the never being able to hear other opinions, it's not exactly something I can just adapt to.
Yeah.
Really, 4852. That's an autumn. Oh.
See the future, proud of your history.
Oh. Neither.
I mean, if you rewrite history, you can, like, I assume it means that you can just completely fix everything. Like you control the world.
But that
So
sounds
you
like so
can,
much
like-
effort.
I know, but you can't be like, oh yeah, if you kill Hitler, then suddenly Hitler 2 pops up. No, you'd be like, nah, no Hitler whatsoever. We end the Hitler bloodline.
But do I want to become as God?
Yes. When you read, I mean, better than seeing the future, and knowing you can't do. I assume you can't do anything to stop it, because it's the future.
Okay. You're right. I'll become as God. Still, 1011. What the fuck?
Why is it always 10, 11? Like, why is it not like at least like 1, like 9, 10 or something? God.
It's weird and suspicious, and it makes me...
Like the imposter from Among Us.
Dude, someone in the museum yesterday built an Among Us out of Lego, and it was just like, man... And I saw the kid too, they were like 8, and it's like, dude, it's weird. I don't trust the youth.
you could just kill them. Like the imposter does in Among Us.
So true.
Have to kill 5 people you know, have to kill 1 stranger.
Now what counts as people I know? Do I know the President of the United
I
States
knew
of
it. You're like,
America?
oh yeah, I know Elon Musk is gonna. Just can I kill him?
I guess I would rather kill 5 people I know.
Which 5?
First off, yeah,
there's a lot of people I don't like, so I can get off this pretty okay.
yeah, because, I mean, unless it's people I know personally, then
There's some people I know personally that I despise. They're like, yeah, sure, fine, frick I'm evil.
I don't know if I know 5 people that I would, of the people I know personally. I don't know if I know 5. I don't even know if there's people I don't like. The idea of, because there's very few people deserve. Let's. We're nope, can't make that joke. Not on the internet.
I don't know. Wait, what joke are you gonna make?
I was gonna make a joke about doing a thing to a certain political figure, but we'll get banned again.
Which one? Which
All of them.
figure?
At least 5 of them.
We just had to tell you these are site. These are so boring. God.
Why don't you just press the button? I'm just switch.
How long is this episode so far?
31 minutes.
Yeah, just press the button. These are so freaking
right.
boring.
All right.
These are just the most like generic bottom of the barrel. Like everyone knows these questions. Like God, just give me my other questions.
What's the board button? Want to click the board button?
Sure. I mean, it seems like you've already been to the board button.
I haven't. It's blue.
Oh frick. Okay, my eyes suck. Yeah. What's the board button? We just like jump straight by porn or something.
We can title this episode "Stripe Watches His First Porn."
That would be kind of a funny idea if I wouldn't even want to kill myself. So I guess press the button right there, the big red one.
Yeah. Stripe reacts to 2 girls, 1 cup.
It's always that one. That's always the thing everyone always goes to.
Here. I guess we're entering my birthday. 7 days from now, I'll be the exact age Paul McCartney was when the Beatles released their first album. Well,
so it's nothing about like your actual birthday. It's just like, oh yeah, in a few days from now. Like none of these are about your actual birthday.
that is true, but it is.
Yeah, that's late.
You
bad.
Sure,
cringe.
Paul McCartney might have released one of the most impressive album. Might have made the first Beatles album. But did he make a Skibidi Toilet video that got 7,000 views? I think the fuck not. So get wrecked.
Okay, but if he actually did a Skibidi Toilet video, that would go hard.
But he didn't, and that's what's important.
I am DMing him on Twitter right now. Paul McCartney, it's me, big fan. You gotta make a video on Skibidi Toilet right now.
Alright, let's go September 30th. What was it? 1999?
Yes.
Yes. I know what day
So,
my
that's
friend
what you
was
guys
born.
do to dox both of us. Yeah, these aren't on my actual birthday. These are just days after it.
Yeah, but
Who cares?
15 days from now, you'll be the exact age Elvis Presley was when he was honorably discharged as a sergeant from the U.S. Army when he was 25.
Who cares?
So you have 15 days to join the Army and then get honorably
Does not
discharged.
matter.
from it.
This has nothing to do with my actual birthday. What? This is a waste of time.
Yeah. That is.
I think the board button has like multiple things you can do if you click on it. So like press it again.
What the what? Huh?
Flappy.
Oh, it's Flappy 2048. Help! Oh God, I'm not good at this game.
I can just watch. I can
Sure.
only watch.
Stripe, help! No, okay.
I can only watch. No.
I can't do that for too long. Guess the pin. The current pin has been incorrectly guessed 25,625 times. What? What's the...
What?
How long does it take the internet to guess a randomly selected 4-digit pin? It depends on the number. Okay. Fascinating. So people are just randomly guessing at a 4-digit number and seeing what can... I don't know. Not the pin.
What's even the freaking point anymore?
World's
dumbest game.
humblest game. How long
long?
can you hold the button? Alright, well.
This is the rest of the episode. Just the rest of the episode will just be you holding this button down.
We're gonna end the
Domain
episode and then we're gonna
expansion.
start
Robin,
the next
press the
episode
bu-
and it's gonna be like...
yeah, Robin just does not leave for the rest of their life. It's just this is their life now.
I don't know. Stripe, I've got to press close on OBS. I don't know how I'm gonna get out of here, Stripe.
You're stuck here forever.
I gotta leave. So, watch any good movies lately?
I watched Harold and the Purple Crayon.
Name 5 things you like about that movie. Go.
It ends. There was like one like joke at the beginning I thought was kind of funny. I forgot what it was. I like the animation at the beginning before they turned into live action stuff. I like the book it's based off. I like the cartoon it's based off. Okay, that's 5.
Yeah. You know, this reminds me of... You know Stanley Parable, right?
Yeah.
Remember with the baby, you have to keep pressing the button to stop it from going into the fire?
Yeah.
I'm getting flashbacks to that right now.
Who wins in a fight? World's Dumbest Game or the baby from Stanley Parable?
It was a pretty big baby.
It was a pretty big baby.
And like it survived in the fire for like a good solid amount of time, so I believe in the baby.
Could the baby beat the World's Dumbest Game?
I feel like it just doesn't have that sort of attention span due to the fact that it's a baby. I also don't think this is a game anyone can beat because it's a dumb game.
What if they're a dumb person?
Well, I'm a dumb person and I'm not beating this game, so I feel like that kind of
but you're doing
answers.
pretty well. You're doing better than I did.
You've never played this.
Yeah, that's why you're doing better than me.
God damn it. I Stripe. The arthritis.
Robin.
I feel like I've gotta like Indiana Jones my fingers so I can keep hold. Oh, thank God. Okay. And then bring me back to the thumb. We're good. We're good. How long do we keep going?
The rest of the episode, baby.
We're not going for the rest. We can't. We got to. There's so much more in life we can do.
I think you're kind of spinning with the idea if we just start up the next episode and it's still going like for a full week. It's just you pressing this gosh dang button. You get like your family members or your roommates or whatever, be like, hey, can you hold this button while I need it while I use the bathroom or when I eat or whatever? This is your life now.
Here's the thing. The computer I'm using right now, it's a laptop. I can just bring it into the bathroom with me.
Aw, frick, so true.
I can bring it into work.
Robin, why do you have this computer with you? Boss Steve, you gotta understand. This is life or death. If I don't press this button, I will actually explode.
This is it. This is the rest of my life. The real question is, what's gonna go first? Me stopping this game, me ending the game, or my heart rate flatlining. Because it's gonna be one of the two, and it's gonna be close. I'm gonna fucking push myself into rigor mortis to keep pushing this button.
Rick and Morty?
No, rigor mortis. Okay.
I saw the Rick and Morty anime recently. You want to talk about the Rick and Morty anime?
Honestly, there's got to be thousands upon thousands of animes, and I think the one I want to talk about the least right now is the fucking Rick and Morty anime.
You haven't even seen the wonderful Rick and Morty anime.
I mean, honestly, the way you talked about it, it sounded kind of interesting but I just don't like Rick and Morty. It's just not my kind of show.
Like, genuinely, you could have made this anime have not be Rick and Morty based. Like it has nothing to do with the series, really. It has the basic things, but like a completely different tone than Rick and Morty. Rick himself, like Morty's more or less the same character as he was, but like Rick is not Rick. And then most of the other characters can just be written out, so they don't really matter. So yeah, like I know you're the biggest Rick and Morty fan ever made. Like you worship that show. You cosplay as Rick right now. I don't know if you guys know this, but Robin's dressed as Rick right this very second. But
do y'all know that guy back in like 2016 who was recorded like standing on a McDonald's counter and going wubba lubba dub dub? That was me.
It was 2017, by the way.
Who cares?
Fake Rick and Morty fan.
Clearly.
Do you actually want to keep doing this? I don't know how long you want this bit to go.
You know, speaking of anime, I've been watching Mob Psycho a lot recently. Like I started like 5 different anime, and I'm like, I'm not gonna binge these. I'm gonna take my time. You know, it's gonna be a nice little break. You know, a nice little thing. But Mob Psycho is so good. I've fully started binging it, and it's been ages since I've properly binged a show.
Yeah, Mob Psycho is one of the things I just expected you to get into sooner because it just feels so you-coded.
People kept saying that, and I kind of believed them, but it was like, damn, I didn't realize how right they were.
Yeah, like I've never seen a more Robin coded character than Regan.
It's interesting because I feel like Mob really reminds me of my younger self, while Reagan, in a lot of ways, reminds me of my current self. I don't fully know what that means.
Mob reminds me of myself right now because we are both very autistic.
That is true.
That's our. We keep talking about what's our dynamic. It's Mob and Reagan.
Oh wow. Yeah. I'm the bullshitter, and you're the super powerful, and you're incredibly powerful and could destroy the world. That is basically our dynamic.
It's true. It's true. Beg for mercy. The second Robin stops pressing the button, I blow up Earth.
Oh God. It's like the opposite of that game. Don't press the button.
Because we are pressing that button.
So,
anything you're looking forward to do that's coming out the rest of the year? We only have 2 months left.
Not that I can think of. There's some stuff that's come out that I'm excited that came out recently that I'm excited to get into. I want to play the Metaphor Fantasio. I want to watch the Yakuza show.
Oh yeah, that did come out.
It did come out, and yeah,
I'm gonna assume it's not good
Why do you assume that?
because it's a live action. I think we talked about this like multiple times. Like, video game adaptations are the new superhero movie.
That is true. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel
'Cause,
like Yakuza translates to live action really well. So I feel like it's very much possible. Where it's like, if you're gonna make any video game into a live action show, make it Yakuza.
Yeah, if you're gonna make any video game into live action show, it should be Undertale. But like, I guess Yakuza was a fine enough second place.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Flowey the Flower, but he's Danny DeVito in a flower costume.
No, that's Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt is Flowey. We gotta do another casting because that was so much fun.
Yeah, the issue was trying to find a game with a small enough cast.
Yeah, a small but like notable enough cast that we both like. It doesn't have to be a game. We'll do something else probably. It's just easier to do a game.
You know, when Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4 come out, there might be enough like Deltarune exclusive characters to do a Deltarune
There's probably
film.
enough Deltarune exclusive characters to do Deltarune, honestly.
All right.
There's Chris, Susie, Ralze, Noelle, Birdley, King, Queen, Lancer, Rolks, Jevil, Spamton. That's 11 right there.
I'm down.
There's probably a few other like random throwaways. But those are like the big ones.
Yeah. For any audio listeners, I've been pushing the same goddamn button for 11 minutes and 20 seconds. And I can't believe it's gone this long.
Yeah. So what are some ideas you want to do for the rest couple of weeks we have left this year?
I don't have that many ideas. I mean, there's, luckily we've kind of reached a point in where we've got a consistent enough basis where we've got our little gimmicks, We've got enough little like gimmicks we can do. Like, there's always going to be another tier list we can do.
Yeah, I brought up several times. We need to do another ship tier list because those are always super fun. Since we have such contrasting opinions on ships, where you're like a full-on shipper, and I'm
not a full-on shipper.
You are.
I'm not.
You are.
No.
Yes, you are. I don't think we can get any better than you. Like the big grew up with Undertale. Massive, you were deep in the trenches for that, talking about, and you I believe you were like a pretty big Storiel shipper versus me, the guy who can't stand Zace. That's the freaking.
I was a different person back then. Okay, I've changed.
I think Steven Universe would be fun outside of the obvious reason. It's just we have to find a good tier list.
I feel like we need to do a show before Steven Universe, just because I feel like I
You feel like what?
I feel like that'd be kind of just going into like, oh shit, I almost moved my finger away from the button. That would I freaked out for a second. I freaked out. Okay, putting the mouse back in the center. I feel like Steven Universe is likely to... I feel like emotions are going to be brought up during the Steven Universe one, so I feel like we gotta do like a practice one first, just to like...
Can I ask what you think that besides like the obvious of Lapadot, but you already know my thoughts on that. So, like, why do you think that's gonna be so bad?
I guess I'm just thinking about Lapadot, where it's like, I feel like... I don't know. I'm just trying to delay as the Lapadot reign as long as I can.
I found one. I thought it was good, and but then I noticed there's fan art. There's Steven and Peridot. There's Steven and Pearl. So no, this is not a good one.
No. No.
This
Yeah.
one's just all fan art, but doesn't look like there's anything creepy. Never mind, that's Lapis and Steven.
Oh, are you looking at some right now?
Yeah, I'm just trying to find.
Well,
It's
is my
almost
screen not
official.
interesting enough? Is there nothing? Is there something about my
No,
my
'cause
screen that
I'm
isn't
trying
particular?
to double task. I'm trying to double task. Wait, is this one clean? This all seems to be official. I'm not. Is there anything creepy in here?
Do, 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 do.
This
We're-
seems clean. You can double check it if you want. I'll send this to you. But this seems pretty safe. Yeah, I don't see anything weird here.
Stripe, I don't know how to break to this to you. I have no way of checking right now.
I obviously when you're done, but like
What the
Here.
fuck do you mean when I'm done?
when you're
This is
able
it.
to
This
do
is-
stuff.
This is the rest of our time on this earth. This, all right. You're either here with me pressing this fucking button, or you're nothing. Okay, we're pressing this button, and that's it. That's final. This is the last thing we will ever do, but we will do it for the rest of time.
Domain expansion. Press the button.
We are about to hit the 16-minute mark, and I
Let's go. Let's aim for 20. Let's aim for 20 minutes, and then
let's aim for 20
exactly
minutes. Let's aim for 20 minutes.
Yeah, try to do it exactly at 20.
Yeah. Wonder what pisses me off
What?
is someone's definitely found a way to cheat the system. You know?
Oh no, 100%, 100%.
Do you think there's gonna be a leaderboard after? Because I'm desperate for a leaderboard.
That would be really funny. I doubt 20 is gonna be that impressive. There's gotta be someone who's dedicated enough to go like a full hour.
I feel like 20 is impressive among the people who weren't bitches about it and didn't like place a cinder brick on their mouse button. You know?
There's gotta be like, because I know there's a lot of like easy cheats and ways to like get around like holding a button for like video games and whatnot. So it's gotta be the same for computers.
One of the really crazy thing about this, about sitting here and pushing a button,
What?
this is still more interesting than those would you rather questions.
It really is. That freaking sucked. Those are those boring questions of all time. Like, you could tell me that those weren't user generated; they were AI generated. I would have believed you. Because those are like
Yeah.
the most bottom of the barrel questions.
It's
Like,
interesting.
Say what you want about when you press the button, but it gives you the juicy questions, man.
It's interesting because I was watching GT Live and they went and did it, and I feel like they got more interesting questions. I think we were just unlucky. Yeah. Did you watch the new film theory about Book of Bill?
Yeah, I'm a little shocked because they made one back in like August and just completely abandoned the series, and then made one for Halloween. They're suddenly doing one like not only like 2 weeks later.
I think I remember Lee talking about it on somewhere where it's like they took their time to make sure they like were able to like really digest the book and get things right, and like, you know, because usually I mean, you know, they try and make theories as fast as possible to varying effects, but it's nice that at least for some stuff they're still like, no, let's take our time, you know, we know there's something here, we can be patient, you know.
Okay, but they did do the first episode like pretty soon after the book.
That is true. All right, we're at the 19-minute mark, and
honestly, I wasn't even expecting them to do a second episode because I know the first one got a lot of backlash.
Really? I don't pay attention.
Yeah, 10% of it was because they didn't credit the Reddit and the Discord and other things that solved most of this beforehand. They're like, this was mostly old news for most Gravity Falls fans, and they're kind of presenting it as their own stuff instead of instead of like the work of a community.
They do that with FNAF sometimes. I've noticed.
Yeah, which is why the very first thing of it, the very first like part. No, you gotta do it again. No, 1 second off.
Oh wait, spells and stripe. There, that's our initials.
Yay!
Recent high scores. We got the recent high score. Good fuck to Jack. But all time, today's high score is Jim at 59.57. We could beat. No, we can't. We can't.
What I was trying to say was, at the start of the second episode, they like immediately framed one. We're like, hey, yeah, thanks to the Gravity Falls Discord for solving this all. You're so cool and epic. Please don't get mad at us again. Yeah, so that was like 10% of the reasons I saw people mad at the first episode. The other 90% was because they didn't mention Bill Ford at all.
See, I also was upset. I also was like, man, Bill Ford. And then they're trying this whole thing where like, oh, Bill has a girlfriend. Like, shut up. It's my gay little shape. Shut up.
Bill Ford is very interesting. It's a very interesting ship, in my opinion.
It's so toxic, but it's kind of goated.
Yeah, like that's part of the reason why. No, I'll save it.
Say it. Say the thing.
Part of the reason I wanted the Steven Universe ship thing was because I saw an image on. I saw something on Discord, on Twitter, where it was a post of these are the 4 best Steven Universe ships, and one of them was Lapis and Jasper. And that was one that got the most attention for obvious reasons.
I don't like Lapis and Jasper.
You do. I'll say what I was saying first, and we can talk about it. And that was the one people mostly focused on because it was toxic, it was bad, it was manipulative. And someone was like, "Hey, if people can ship forward with Bill, why can't we do this? Why is this too far? But that's fine." And no one really had
silly.
He's way worse than Jasper is, objectively.
I understand what they're saying. I also feel like there's definitely a sort of like dispersion between like Fan and Bill. I don't think dispersion's a word, but I think it gets the vibe across. Where like there's Fan and Bill, who's like, I don't know. I think
Fan and Bill's like a lot more. He's kind of like a Bugs Bunny-esque type thing.
Yeah,
just kind of like a silly prankster, goofster.
In Fan, and all he's doing, he's sending Bill down some soul stairs, you know.
Yeah.
I think because obviously there's.
But if you're going to use the whole you can use the fan version. There's definitely a good fan version of Jasper out there.
That is true. There is ways to write Jasper ex Lapis, but I just
I just thought it was interesting because like I have noticed people are really weird. Like how toxic is too toxic? Because I don't know if you know this, but there is people who genuinely viciously despise the ship of Luigi and Bowser. Like full on is the worst, most toxic ship of all time. And like then you look at the actual show, and the ship is more like Luigi in the actual games. Luigi and Bowser are more or less just like Tom and Jerry level.
Yeah, it is interesting.
Like,
and I
how
think
toxic is too toxic? I just think that's interesting.
Yeah. I
I'll
think
send you
it
the
also
scene
has
with
to
the
do with the fact that with Bill, he's just a lot more interesting than Jasper.
That's true, but like he's also a lot more evil. Like he's
Yeah.
gonna straight up kill Mabel right in front
Yeah.
of Ford and Stan.
Yeah, no, there's definitely a discussion to be had, which I'm not smart enough to have. But it's
That's why
definitely
just why I think it's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, how toxic is too toxic in fandoms?
I think I think that's a sort of in the eye of the beholder, because
I mean, obviously, I'm sure there's a lot of people who hate the Bill Ford ship and also hate the Jasper Lapis ship and vice versa.
I
But,
also
like,
want to I do want to bring up the point of I think Jasper Jasper's toxicity feels a lot more real than Bill does.
That's because you have not read Book of Bill.
That is true.
Because the reason the ship popped up is because Book of Bill, it is so clear that at least on Bill's side, it is allegory for toxic relationships. You can read Ford's platonic, just like a friend thing, or even just like not even doesn't even view Bill as a person. He's just like his muse, as it keeps calling him. But on Bill's side, there's a lot of like heavy like jealous boyfriend romantic stuff to it.
That is interesting.
So that I just thought was really interesting because like, yeah, how toxic is too toxic for people? Because I think Catra and Adora is a really interesting ship because people are so split on if that's a good ship or not. It might be the most like divisive ship of all time.
I think Catra and Adora, I like it because of what it says about Catra, and that Catra has improved, that she fixed herself, that she's healed. And I'm a big
I like
fan
that
of
too.
self-improvement. You
Yeah.
know, and I think that's
something that Bill Ford and Lapis and Jasper don't have, where the abusive one relationship never gets better, while Catra does get better. The thing is, some people don't agree on if her getting better was enough or not.
and that's fair.
I
And
think it was. I think she fully redeemed herself, and I think it's a good ship. But I do think it's interesting. It's just interesting, you know.
Yeah, and I
Because again, it was the big thing with me was like, why do people hate Luigi and Bowser so much? Like, I don't care about the ship, but it's not like the worst thing ever. Because again, like it's like, oh, they're so abusive, they're so manipulative, and it's just like playing Mario Party footage.
I think Luigi and Bowser is specifically kind of fun because it is so gay.
Yeah.
I do wonder if there is some sort of like gender dynamics of why Jasper makes more people more uncomfortable to be shipping with than Bill. But I would have to ponder. I would have to get a little orb and ponder.
I can see that, but then you realize I brought up like Luigi and Bowser as
That
like,
is
a ship
true,
everyone hates, so
yeah.
they're both males, and then I brought up Catra and Adora, which is very divisive.
Okay, so here's the thing. I'm gonna press the button again.
Okay. Do you not like this conversation? I'm sorry.
No, it's really interesting. It's complicated. It's a very
You brought this up. I was gonna save it for whenever we did the Steven Universe ships tier list, but you were like, nah, say it now. So frick you, I did it now.
well, yeah, no. That What the fuck? What is this? English to emoji translations. Oh, there's shit. What am I looking at? Stripe help, I'm scared.
Huh? You decided to stop our conversation, so
All
Don't pay
right,
attention.
okay. What to be fair, I also just sort of thought it was reaching its natural end, and I was like, let's start a different thing. Is there something about that you still want to say?
I think there's more to say. I just don't really know where to go from it after you stopped it.
Fair enough. I'm gonna press the button again. Oh, it's the...
Holy frick, is this like a guarded IO?
I think. Wait, where, who am I? Help.
You're the white dot. You're the white dot.
Oh, I am. I didn't notice. Oh, I don't like all the colors. Oh.
That's a little racist.
Yeah, well, I am racist.
I believe that.
Yeah. Speaking of
I guess I
racism...
can...
Never mind.
Yeah?
No.
Do you think you were gonna say? Because I was gonna talk about something, but it's something else.
Let's go with the thing you were saying.
The one I was gonna, because I've been thinking about, future plans.
You're gonna take up racism?
No, I was thinking of something else. I was, for Valentine's Day next year, on my channel, I thought of having like an event on my server where I ask everyone to send me like 10 ships. And I'm gonna make a big tier list. I'm gonna rank them all.
That's a good idea.
I think it's a good idea. The only problem is I worry I will not get enough ships. Even with asking for like 10.
I think you could get enough. Because, I mean, how many would you realistically need for a video? Because even like... Because you can even do like a community tab thing of like, hey, 10 ships.
I'll also probably do community tab. That's a good idea.
Yeah. Now, there is a secondary thing about Valentine's Day.
I don't think there's anything that important else on that day.
Well, it's not that important, but it's also my birthday.
Not important at all, really.
Okay.
You can ignore it.
Alright. Cool. I'm just turning 21 is all. What the fuck?
Do you want to do something on your birthday?
It'd be cool. I don't know. I can't think of.
Anyway, there's something else in my day. There's something else you can do in the day. Okay, yeah, what should I do? Silence.
I was thinking...
That is not a good song to define your life, bro.
Yeah, apparently, sorry. The song that defines my life is God's Plan by Drake, which is interesting.
If this was a year ago, that would be a fine enough pick, but it's 2024, so...
Does that mean I'm Jesus?
Do you not know about what's going on with Drake, or...
Well, yeah, I was riffing on the God's plan part. If I am God's plan, then I think that makes me Jesus.
Yeah, you're God's mistake. I'm just saying, technically, Satan is God's plan too.
Okay, dude. But no, what I was gonna say was like, maybe for my birthday I could get featured on the Stripe the Squid channel, but that can be I don't want to beg.
I mean, if you want to, sure.
Yippee.
It could be fun.
I could give my opinions on ships.
I would ask for you also to submit though, because I feel like you'd have some fun ones.
I would have some fun
inevitably,
ones.
there's gonna be someone who submits the unholy three.
At least. You might even have to have a thing where it's like, don't submit Lapidot. Or the...
I think that's what I'd probably be like, yeah, just send me 10 just so I can have more besides the inevitable Lapidot, Alistair and Lucifer, and then Lilith and Hootie ships.
Oh, I wasn't even thinking Lilith and Hootie. I was thinking the third would be Marcy and Anne or whatever.
I think I don't really care for Marcy and Anne or Marcy and Sasha, but it's like an interesting shift to talk about. Like it's definitely more a personal thing. I just don't think there's enough interesting dynamic between those characters you can mind the ship for. Compared to, I genuinely like Anne and Sasha as a ship, genuinely.
Mm-hmm. I do want to point out, the song that defines your life is Wrecking Ball.
For like a full decade, that was my least favorite song of all time. So you know what? It makes sense.
It's not. It was overplayed, definitely.
Yeah, I hated the song so much. Nowadays, I don't like it still, but I'm not gonna say it's like the worst song ever made or anything.
Yeah. To be fair, it's also been ages since I've listened to it. I think the last time I heard it was a parody version where Toad was singing it, which, you know, doesn't enhance
Toad
the song
covers
at all.
are just completely like I'm over Toad covers now.
They're not funny. It's just, it feels like something that would have been super popular back in 2013, and maybe that would be for the best.
It feels more like a 2016 thing.
Same thing.
Yeah. Like funny covers are like funny, but then everyone keeps doing the same like 5 voices. We never tire it.
I once heard a rant about like how Aaron Hansen destroyed the Toad voice, where it's like Toad didn't sound like that. He just kept screaming, and then everyone followed along, and now it's ruined. Which is correct. It's the correct opinion.
I'm the best.
Oh, a crazy card trick. Seriously, this trick will blow your mind. Start by selecting. Which suits should I select?
You should pick the ace.
I forgot which one the ace is. Oh, this is. Wait, no, ace is. Ace isn't a suit. Oh, you fucked. You're messing with my mind.
This episode freaking sucks, dog.
No, this is the best episode of all time. We're going hearts because everyone loves this episode. Now, don't think of hearts and randomly pick a direction right. Okay, now until you select a card, but don't click it. Do you have a card in mind?
I don't care.
Okay. I picked the 4 of the 4 of the. They did remove my card. That sucks. What is this? Socklettos? What is this? Tree hair? Cheese deficiency? Useless. What am I looking at? Stripe, help. Stripe, I'm scared.
This entire thing lost interest in me.
Alright, okay, would... No, holy fuck. Would you press the button?
Do you really want to do that when we usually end in 7 minutes?
Fuck it, sure.
Okay.
This is interesting. See, this is the good shit. We could have had this from the beginning.
You can date any anime character you want, but cheat repeatedly. No.
But think of Stripe. You could date. You could date any anime girl you want.
Like, if I could, I would say Yor, but like, what makes Yor so great is that she is like such a great mother. I don't want her to be disloyal.
See, yeah, because I think I just get a complex. Like, it would hurt my feelings. you know?
No. I assume most people are going to say they would. Most people will press the button. We will not, but I assume most people will.
Can we... We're just not going to look at any of the ads. But yeah, we will not.
Yeah, we're not going to look at any ads. That's why you spent so much time on them. Just press the button. Or press the next button.
Okay. 59% said they would not. You can teleport, but if anyone sees you teleport, you will die.
I'm not against it. I'm not against this.
I mean, might as well.
It's limited, but I'm not against this. I'm also not really for it. I would probably lean more towards not pressing, but if you want to, I will not like argue.
I think if there's a situation, because like if you know, you can always like make like a little bunker that no one knows about, and if you're ever like, you know.
Yeah, but like you need to teleport to that bunker, you know. If someone sees
Okay,
you
but hear me
teleporting
out. Imagine how funny it would be if, imagine you're just a random guy, you're walking on the side of the street, you know, you think you're alone, and all of a sudden, a random man teleports in front of your face, you know, a little burst of wind throughout the air, and then they just plop on the ground dead, Family Guy pose.
That would be really funny, but also you wouldn't be able to like see how funny it is because you would die immediately.
That's fair. I'll press it because might as well. But it doesn't seem super
yeah,
useful.
fine, sure, whatever, fine.
Yeah.
Jesus God, okay.
Yeah.
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 You get the greatest adventure of your lifetime. You never return home. So
Good
One
vote.
Piece.
I was thinking, isn't this Lord of the Rings? Because don't he die at the end? Whatever. No, I like
no.
home.
They go back. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. I would not press the button.
Yeah, no.
I like home. Sounds like Over the Garden Wall. Bitch, did you watch the ending? They returned home.
Fake Over the Garden Wall fan. And I don't think Warren Craig would describe it as the greatest adventure of their life, you know?
They just kind of fucked around for a little bit.
Yeah, they had some fun, but they were also like tormented by Satan. Greg nearly died. I don't think they would say this is the greatest adventure of all time, you know? One Direction never existed. This is the good stuff! This is what we were missing!
We could have had this from... We could have had this the entire
we
fucking
started off
time,
with
but
this.
we had to deal with all... Would you rather be in the dream or would you rather control reality? One Direction never existed, but Hitler succeeded.
I like One Direction. And also Hitler's pretty bad.
I don't want to be controversial. I prefer One Direction over Hitler. I will not.
I am terrified to know. No. Okay, I'm glad most people didn't press the button. I'm still horrified. There's so many people who hate One Direction more than they like Hitler.
28,873 edgy motherfuckers.
I'm gonna hope to God like every single one of those is like back. They were all kids or teens back when this question was first asked, like a decade ago. Back when One Direction was still relevant. Because like, Jesus Christ.
It's only $17.
We don't have time to waste. We have 7 minutes.
Succeeded in killing himself.
He's seeing his creative art. I like that. I like it. Yeah. He's
That's a fun. I like that One Direction existed. You know.
Yeah.
The one you have always loved loves you, but you don't love them anymore.
Nah. That's a stalker.
Yeah.
That's Yandere. I don't like that.
I mean, the people I love, for the most part, love me, except for Guy Fieri, but we're working on it. So
everybody loves me.
So yeah, I will not press the button.
I will not press the button.
What's the point? Make them suffer.
Make them suffer. Oh, he's kind of
Honestly
spitting
based.
actually. Yeah, he's spitting.
You will end terrorism once and for all, but you will create a police state in your country where So I get to live in America.
We already
But there's
live in
no
America,
terrorism.
so. Yeah, we live in America, but with no terrorism. I guess we press a button.
That's so evil and twisted academia. Thanks, twisted underscore score and underscore evil underscore and underscore dark from last month.
Cool. Press next.
I love press the button comments.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. What got money on my
Unlimited money, but no sex ever.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Money on my Like, genuinely, even if you weren't me, the #1 sex hater, what do you have to, like, do you really like sex that much that you like, turn down literally being able to just buy anything and live your life however you want?
What counts as sex?
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. What got money on my mind? And they say that. Your voice is the most beautiful in the world, and when saying I can heal any injury. Anyone who hears you sing becoming deaf. Well,
Interesting. You could like cure cancer. I feel like there's a lot of people who would be like, okay, I'm okay with losing my hearing if it means I get to live another like 30 years, you know?
yeah, I'd be down with that. I can press the button, sure.
Or I could go on TV. Be broadcasted worldwide.
No, you just somehow get into like a Mr. Beast video or something. You're like, hey
my
everyone,
God,
I'm
I
gonna
get into a
quickly
Mr.
sing
Beast
Twinkle, Twinkle,
video.
Little Star. I'm gonna sing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Just
And
real quickly.
And then I can also heal all the people that have been injured on his game show. It's a win-win.
All you do is win, 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 no matter what. You got money on your mind.
Only 30%? What the fuck? Oh, thanks, Spamton. Big Gronk fish. That's great. I love that for you.
We don't have time to waste. You gotta stop reading questions.
What do you mean we have no time to waste?
How long do you want to do this?
I don't know. I'm just kind of going off vibes. I'm kind of waiting until I'm 30. Just being silly.
Yeah.
You can get whatever you want, anytime you want, but you will feel the compulsive urge to destroy it. No.
No, stupid. Bad question.
Well, but you can get whatever you want.
Bad question.
You could get...
Bad question!
You're a bad question.
I'm not a question, I'm an answer! Any superpower you wish for, anyone knows around your help. Cool. My preferred power is summoning. So I can just summon freaking Doctor Strange and he can just fix everyone's problem at once.
Yeah, I like helping other people. This would do, yeah. You become beloved by the woman/man you always wanted, but you don't like it's the same. What? Shut up. Just say
Bad
they.
question.
She/she. Say they. Say person. Beloved by the.
Hey, it's better than most ones because it does it in all so people can actually like men.
I don't. It's stupid. You could have the time of your life, but everyone else becomes incurably suicidal. No.
Bad.
Stupidest one.
Bad question. Everyone who said yes to that is a terrible person.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we got this, and I used the loophole of if it's a nightmare, you can still control it.
Yeah. You can just point at the demon
you
and be like,
dreams every single
no.
day. So like you can't just be like not arm actually.
I feel like my dreams are more lucid when I'm having a nightmare anyways.
So I guess press it.
Yeah, fuck it. You gain the ability to teleport anywhere on the planet once every 24 hours, but once a month at midnight. You will be teleported to a random piece of land on Earth and cannot teleport again for a week.
I'm pretty sure we got this one too.
That's
I'm pretty
fun,
sure we got this
though.
one too. I said no. I say no.
Well, fuck you. You're going to Missouri. Blah.
I am in misery,
Misery.
and there ain't nobody who can comfort me.
How about we do 3 more?
Okay. Sure.
You were born every
You're
time you die.
reborn
And
every
can
time
choose...
you die, you get to choose when your next life is in training memories. You can only live till the age of 46.
That's interesting.
46 is actually like a pretty good time frame.
Is it? It's like half.
Yeah, but like still, it's not too old. It's not too young.
Yeah, I mean, plus, if you get reborn, you can be like,
God.
yeah, because then you could be like, all right, you can just be reborn into like next door to where you die, and just be like, all right, guys, I know I'm like 3 weeks old, but trust me, we're best friends.
My only thing is, I don't really want to revive myself. I feel like once you're dead, you should just remain dead. I'm okay with like complete like revival, but not like retaining memories, because that's the same thing as just being immortal.
Yeah, I would be okay with having like a one more, you know, get to 46
fine.
twice.
That's fine. So if you feel impressed, I won't stop you.
I don't like the returning. That's so evil and
That's
twisted and Dark Hero All Might. That's good.
Oh, that's definitely a parody account because it's only been a month. So
Yeah.
like long after. Yeah. That's 2 more. This one more.
I
$1
do
million
want to.
you have to take your mom shopping. Yes.
No, but that's.
Oh, every
you would
day.
Probably, if
Every
you go
day.
shopping every day for a year, you get less than. You will lose $1 million.
Yeah, I thought it was like once once every summer, but no. If it's every single day, yeah, no.
The fuck is she buying? Goddamn.
I mean, like eventually, like logically, she will not need to buy stuff for a good period of time. But I don't think the question is gonna accept that. So
Unless
I
we
will
can
not.
like rig the system and be like, all right, we're going to the nearest place. We're getting a small tin of beans, and that's it.
we're we're going to Walgreens. We're gonna go in that little like sticker thing. Like, you know, you put in like 2 coins and you get like a sticker or a gumball. That will be our shopping. We get 1 big shop every week. Then we go with the gumball machine.
Yeah. That sounds like a hassle. Plus, my mom's like an hour away from where I live. I do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say no.
Just click it. Just click it.
I do want to say.
Yeah.
There's a chance. I don't know if you can overhear, but there's definitely one of my roommates has a woman over, and I just want to point out that I don't associate with women. So just don't have that. Don't
Okay,
reflect
cool.
that up
If
on
you
me.
want to make sure no one hears them, we can end the episode after this final question.
You
God.
make the best
Okay,
comebacks, but you
do
lose
the
an
best
IQ point every
comeback,
time
lose
you
an
do.
IQ point every
No.
time you do so. No, bad question. Lame. Okay.
All right, gamers, that was Would You Press the Button. On the next episode, we're gonna do the next episode.
Yeah, woo, yeah, that's what we're waiting for. Yahoo, yeah, wow.